Continuing with ICH Q1 series, today we will learn about ICH Q1E guideline. Namaskar friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel JMP Pathshala. In this video, we will learn about Q1E through questions and answers. Let's learn about the objective of ICH Q1E guideline. The objective of this guideline is to define when and how extrapolation can be considered while proposing retest period for a drug substance or a shelf life for a drug product beyond the available stability data under long-term condition. The guideline provides the recommendations on establishing a retest period or a shelf life for drug substance of drug product intended for storage at or below room temperature. Now, how to extrapolate when long-term and accelerated data shows little or no change or variability over time. Okay. The extrapolation of the retest period or shelf life beyond the period covered by long-term data can be proposed. The proposed retest period or shelf life can be up to twice but should not be more than 12 months beyond the period covered by long-term data. Now, how to extrapolate long-term or accelerated data showing change over time and or variability? In simple words, if there are difference in stability observed among batches or among other factors, for example strength, container size and or fill, or factors combinations, for example strength by container size and or fill, that preclude the combinations of data, the proposed retest period or shelf life should not exceed the shortest period supported by any batch, other factor or any combining factor. Statistical analysis of the long-term data can be useful in establishing a retest period or shelf life. The extrapolation in this case will depend upon how long-term data for the attribute are amenable to the statistical analysis. Now the question is how to extrapolate in case of data not amenable to statistical analysis? In case of statistical data not amenable to the statistical analysis, the proposed retest or shelf life can be up to 1.5 times but should not be more than 6 months beyond the period covered by long-term data. How to extrapolate in case of data amenable to statistical analysis? If statistical analysis is performed, should be appropriate to propose a retest period or shelf life of up to twice but not more than 12 months beyond the period covered by long-term data. The proposal should be backed by the result of the analysis and relevant supporting data. Now the question is how to extrapolate in case of significant change at accelerated condition. If there is a significant change during the accelerated condition, the retest and shelf life should be dependent on the outcome of the intermediate conditions or long-term storage condition. Now the another question, how to extrapolate in case of no significant change at accelerated condition? Here the extrapolation will depend on the long-term data for the attribute are amenable to the statistical analysis. Now the another question, how to extrapolate when there is a significant change at intermediate condition? In case of significant change at the intermediate condition, the proposed retest period or shelf life should not exceed the period covered by the long-term data. However, a retest period or shelf life is recommended shorter than the period covered by long-term data. Friends, now a very important question coming to you, how to establish the retest or shelf life for drug substance or product for intended storage below room temperature. Now let us understand the scenario when there is no significant change at accelerated condition. If significant change occurs at the accelerated condition, The extrapolation of retest period or shelf life beyond the long term data should be extrapolated with limitations. The proposed retest period or shelf life can be up to 1.5 times but should not be more than 6 months beyond the period covered by the long term data, normally without the support of statistical analysis. If the long term or accelerated data show change over time or variability, the proposed retest period or shelf life can be up to 3 months beyond the long term data if the long term data are amenable to statistical analysis, but a statistical analysis is not performed or the long term data are not amenable to statistical analysis but relevant supporting data are provided. Now, the extrapolation when the data is not amenable to statistical analysis. When the long term data for an attribute are not amenable to statistical analysis, the proposed retest period or the shelf life can be up to 3 months beyond the period covered by long term data if backed by relevant supporting data. Now, how to extrapolate when the data is amenable to the statistical analysis? Okay, when the long term data for an attribute are amenable to statistical analysis but no analysis is performed, the extent of the extrapolation should be the same as when data are not amenable to statistical analysis. However, if a statistical analysis is performed, the proposed retest period or the shelf life can be up to 1.5 times but should not be more than 6 months beyond the period covered by long term data when backed by statistical analysis and relevant supporting data. Now, let us understand how to estimate the retest or shelf life for a drug substance or product for intended storage below room temperature when there is a significant change at accelerated condition. If a significant change occurs between 3 and 6 months testing at the accelerated storage condition, the extrapolation is not considered appropriate. A retest period or shelf life shorter than the long term data could be proposed. Now, let us understand the situation when the drug substance or the product is intended for storage in a freezer. The retest period or the shelf life should be based on the long term data in the absence of an accelerated storage condition for drug substance or product intended to be stored in a freezer. Testing on a single batch at an elevated temperature 2 to 8 degrees centigrade or 25 plus minus 2 degrees centigrade for an evaluation of stability data, appropriate time period should be conducted to address the effect of short-term excursions outside the proposed label storage condition during shipping or handling. Now let us understand the situation for the drug substance or the product intended to be stored below minus 20 degrees centigrade. For drug substance or product intended for storage below minus 20 degrees centigrade, the retest period or the shelf life should be based on long-term data and should be assessed on a case-by-case basis. That's all from ICH Q&E, my friends. In my next video, I will explain about the techniques used for statistical analysis. Till then, please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel GMP Pathshala. Please take care of yourself. Thank you.